18.
18. Huddersfield under Chris Powell in the Championship.
32.
And Huddersfield will be at home to Reading, also in the Championship. In fact, that's 15th against 14th in the Championship.
Robinson for Huddersfield has got pace here. What about the cross? It's towards Vaughan! Should have done much, much better. Heading over from close range after a delightful cross. Williams. Blackman. Robson-Kanu, it's back towards Blackman! That's how you finish. Blackman with a 4th of the season, and Reading have the advantage here. Well worked goal, terrifically taken. Free kick drilled in, it's towards Wells. Loops over. Just got too much on that, Nahki Wells. Nice idea. Headed forward for Wells to chase. Hector is the covering Reading defender. Wells has gone down. Hector's followed him now. The referee right in front of that. Hector is still down. Meanwhile, Williams and Hogg have squared up. They've done more than that. They've embraced, and they might kiss here. Well, there is a serious nature to it because 6, 7, 8 players have got involved, and they're only just being prized apart. An off-the-ball incident concerning Williams and Hogg. And the referee's got some sorting out to do here. He looks across to his assistant. Hogg is still angry. Williams has backed away. Well, Hogg has already been booked, and that's a second yellow and therefore a red. And Huddersfield are going to really struggle to turn this around now as they're down to 10. It's all over, and it's Reading, twice quarter-finalists in the last 4 years, who progressed to the 4th round of the Cup.
15.
15. Cardiff beat Colchester on Friday night.
13.
And Cardiff will be at home to Reading in an all-championship game. Cardiff against Reading.
Chalobah looking for Norwood. Chalobah once again. And the shot fired in, but just over. This is McCleary. Reading have plenty forward. McCleary's shot saved by Moore and away. Another long punt forward. Kenwyne Jones. Time to turn, cleverly done and smothered away. Here comes the corner once again towards the far post. Was that handball against Gunter? Not given. It's towards Kenwyne Jones. 1-0. 25 minutes on the clock. Cardiff lead. Blackman, one step over and a shimmer. That's nicely done. And then the shot from Norwood might fall here for Pogrebniak. It's a good stop. Still not completely away. Beta is underneath this one. So is Pogrebniak. Can he turn and find the angle? Abita cleared away as far as Norwood, who takes it down and goes for glory. It takes the deflection and tipped over. Norwood standing over this. It's Norwood! Beats the keeper this time, and Reading a level. Norwood. Now Robson-Kanu's with the header. Terrific stop. Reading looking for this winner. Just 2 minutes remaining. In it comes, and the shot finds the corner. Hal Robson-Kanu.
Okay.
4 sides left, hopefully.
Number 5.
Number 5, Derby County. Steve McLaren's side, not been past the 5th round since 1999. They are at home.
Number 9.
And Derby County will be at home to Steve Clarke's Reading, an FA Cup winner in '97 with Chelsea.
Sprightly stuff from Derby. Lingard into Dawkins and Bryson. Lovely exchange with Darren Bent, and nearly a goal inside the opening minute here. Fabulous football from Derby, and a smart stop from Federici. Omar Mascarell delivers, and it's only just wide. And the skipper can't have been far off a touch himself there, Richard Keogh. How close was this? Oh, it's very. Robson-Kanu. He managed to get the ball out wide, but he was taken out in the process. Michael Hector down on the other side of the box as well. Stephen Warnock with the second challenge is the one that Craig Pawson seems to have taken exception to. He certainly looked late, the Derby debutant. And in fact, he's in the book for that. It's a promising position. Chalobah is there. That's Simon Cox. Oh, and Chalobah's passed it to Cox, and everyone else is fast asleep. And Simon Cox has hit the post. Cutely worked and very nearly finished off by Simon Cox. Derby didn't see that one coming. Cyrus Christie, who's done well to get any sort of ball in. Darren Bent! Well, that's the chance he's been waiting for. Really sharp, both from him and Federici. A swivel and a shot and a chance gone begging. Cracking cup tie, but still no goals. Here's Jordan Abita. That's Pogrebniak. And on the volley, it's Simon Cox, and he should have kept it down, but he couldn't. Leaning back. Reading's top scorer. Warnock won the first ball well, but maybe a bit late with the second. And Mackie is down, and Craig Pawson has got a decision to make here, and the decision is 2 yellows equals red. And it's a disaster on debut for Stephen Warnock. Already on a card, and now he's off. Reading have a couple of minutes left of this first half to make the man advantage count before the break. This is Jamie Mackie, kept out by Roos. And then Williams with the shot, and imploring Craig Pawson for a penalty. Richard Keogh seemed to stick both arms up at that one. And Derby have been saved by their centre half here, and he's got away with that big time. Robson Carney. And now Cox. Oh, neatly done. Back to Hal Robson Carney. Fabulous finish. And the 11 men are in front. Hal Robson Carney, who scored the 88th minute winner that got Reading into this tie, has now got the opener here, and it's a beauty. Nicely worked and beautifully finished. Christie. Dangerous ball, just too high for Bent. This is Forsyth, and Lingard, and it's in! Off Darren Bent, who can't have known much about that, if anything at all. Derby won't care, they're level. Jesse Lingard sliced it. It hit Darren Bent, it's 1-1. Well, a replay at the Madstad is the last thing that Derby will want. They want a free kick here now. Craig Pawson says on you go. Jamie Ward thought he got clotheslined. Robson Carney out to Abita. Oh, it's a dangerous ball. Pogrebniak! And then slice wide by Mackie on the rebound. 2 great chances for Reading, and neither of them were taken. It's a good initial stop from Roos, and the follow-up is wide. Lingard has done very well, and Jamie Ward's continued his run here. Federici keeps it out, and then Abita is there very calmly with Darren Bent looking for a rebound. Headed on, and now it's Robson Carney. Into Yakubu, who's onside. Good first touch, deadly second! Yakubu off the bench, surely to win it for Reading. He's been itching for a game. Steve Clarke said he needed a goal scorer. He's found one in the nick of time, and Reading are 2-1 up.
Number 5, Bradford City are at home. Phil Parkinson wanted to be at Valley Parade. Let's see who's going there.
It's number 7.
Bradford will be at home to Reading of the Championship. Bradford City against Reading.
Well, Bradford City getting on the front foot early on here. This is Liddell. Now Meredith. Trying to work away past Mackie. Did so. Hansen's header. Out of the reach of Stead, and no power to trouble Adam Federici. A good ball in from Meredith. Reading, to the delight of their 4,300 fans, beginning to grow into this game now. Here's Danny Williams, excellent run, deflection! And Ben Williams in the Bradford goal, finding the deflection kind enough. Might have been a question of offside there against Danny Williams, but no danger. Here's Mackie, away from Meredith. Oh, now did that ball go out? Flag stays down, excellent cutback. Pogrebniak off the post. And the Russian so close to making the breakthrough for Reading. Excellent work here from Mackie, but did the ball travel beyond the touchline? Looked like it. Pogrebniak, great first touch, second wasn't bad either. Ben Williams beaten. Here's Hansen. Support in behind from Liddell. Plenty to hit in the middle. Oh, it's off the post! Well, Gary Liddell has followed Pogrebniak's example here. He has now struck a post, clearly intended as a cross. And Federici happy to see it rebound away. Bradford on the front foot in the early moments of this second half. A mistake by Obita Moraes, and the chance is gone, and what a good opening it was for Felipe Moraes. Mistake from the left back Obita here, who misread the cross. It just looked as though it was sitting up nicely on the volley to hit here, but he just allowed it to drift a little, Moraes, and the chance was gone. And no handball. Dinked forward by Clark, Stead on the run. It's John Stead, can he go all the way? Great challenge from Kelly. And he had to absolutely time that, Stephen Kelly. Stead was away from the two centre-backs momentarily. Fine defending. Any slight mistime on the challenge here, and Kelly is conceding a penalty. Here's Norwood, quickly closed down by Clark. Derby. Billy Clark again. Excellent ball into the channel here for Stead. Looks for Hansen. He's not seen much side of the Reading goal today, James Hansen. That was his best. Set up by Stead. Did well to get across his marker here, Hansen. Wasn't too far away. This is a good spell now for Bradford City. Can they finally make the breakthrough? It's Moraes' free kick. Davis! Well, most of this Valley Stadium thought this was heading in, and so did Andrew Davis when he met it firmly on the forehead. And comes the... Oh, then it's off the post there. Pogrebniak was sniffing the chance at the far post. Norwood's free kick. Still the attack alive here for Reading. Rather desperate defending here from Bradford. Yakubu just won't drop for him. And eventually Mike Malaki's flag on the far side. And Bradford breathe a sigh of relief. Now, what touch did Pogrebniak make? Off his hand it appeared onto the post. But presumably, with no decision given afterwards, that goal would have stood. But it stays at 0-0.
First, so give them a little swoosh, Peter, and away we go.
Number 2.
Number 2, Bradford City or Reading. They have to replay, but they're out first for the first semi-final. And they will be playing...
Number 3.
They will play Arsenal.
Oh.
That's why I'm telling you.
Comes a corner, and it's in! Hal Robson-Kanu! 5 minutes gone in this FA Cup 6th round replay, and the perfect start for the Championship side. Deflection and in! Reading start has just got a whole lot better. Huge deflection off Andy Halliday. And it was too much for the goalkeeper Ben Williams. Silky touch, plays in Mackie! Wembley bound! Reading! No way back now for 10-man Bradford City.
Great night had by all, wonderful atmosphere, great support, and a terrific performance by the team.
Fantastic. It's such a great occasion for the football club. Semi-final of the FA Cup, it's a stepping stone to play in one of the biggest games in world football, in my opinion. The FA Cup final in England, it's massive, absolutely massive. You grow up thinking about playing in the FA Cup final. I scored to win the FA Cup. They're the sort of things you talk about when you're kids, and yeah, it's unbelievable. So, like I said, we're going there. We're playing a top side, and we've got no illusions it's going to be an unbelievably tough game, but we're going there to try and get in the final. That's the whole idea of doing well in the Cup, to get to the final, not bow out in the semi-final. No one's going to put you on the back and remember you that much for that, so we're trying to get to the final.